All right. Shall we? $151 hours into this farm. Ah. My nail. Because I don't have a towel or anything in here. Okay. That's fine. How is everybody today? Hello. It doesn't look like we're working on anything in particular. It must still be winter. 4 days left in winter. Okay. Ooh. We can go harvest all of our ancient fruit wine. It's time. Hey, hey. Oh man, I'm so glad to be off work. How are you? I'm very much looking forward to these days off. I'm not gonna lie. Working. I figured. I'm gonna put these carrots in here for now. Originally I was supposed to work on Friday, but it was one of those things where, like, the tech was waiting to get her license, and she got it, and now I don't have to do it, and I'm very excited about that. Let's start, I guess, in the quarry. Only have 41 minutes left, but who's counting? Yeah. I hope I brought enough. We're finally get to fill up all of our kegs for the first time, since we've been placing all the empty ones, waiting for this last round of wine to be ready. Hey, I have been tired. How have you been? Doodoo Valley. We doing it. Chow Mein, hello. Thank you for the heart me and the go popular vote. How have y'all been? Oh. And 50... Oh, it's still going. 54 heart puffs, 56 heart puffs. Thank you. Thank you so much. I am just gonna relax on these days off. I am going to read some. I'm gonna stream a lot of celebrity deaths recently. And none of the ones we wanted, right? Yeah. We might have to stop by our house and get more fruit. I know. Same. So, of course, on my first day off work, I had to go to the dentist because I had to cancel my appointment back in June because my dentist is not in the same city I live in. They're in the city I used to live in, and I really like my dentist, so I don't do well with the dentist, so I don't want to change that if I don't have to. So it's like a 45-minute drive at least from where I live, and they called me and they were like, hey, we have an opening on Thursday, can you come? And I was like, oh my god, of course you have an opening on Thursday. So I went. So I got up this morning. I had to set an alarm, which I didn't want to do on my day off, but I went and got my cleaning that I was overdue for. Because by gosh, if I'm paying for the insurance, I'm gonna use it. That is correct. They are closing the Planned Parenthood in my town. Hello, Kimberly. Yeah. Hello, welcome in. Yeah, I was not excited about that news. You got an x-ray at the hospital yesterday and thought of me. I hope everything's okay. Having spinal pain while walking or sneezing, my doctor is trying to find out. Okay. What if they're going to make you have an MRI? Oop, there's one I missed. 499 bottles. Yeah, I wish there was something we could do about it, but you know. What kills me is like, how am I going to phrase this? To yeetus the fetus is not legal in the state of Texas. So what do they think they're doing? Which is a whole different can of worms, but X-ray and PG first doesn't prove she said yes, she wants an MRI. Okay. Some kind of meds I'm not going to take. What, like Tramadol? Some sort of muscle relaxer or something? Ooh, and all of our preserves are ready as well. What shall we preserve today? Yams? Yams and potatoes? I have that audio that's like, I have one daughter, stuck in my head, and I don't even really know the words. That's how it sounds in my head all the time right now, and it's driving me crazy. Meloxicam, I've not taken that one. Although I've been thinking, since they told us anything about Trump, I think it might have muted you if you said something before that. They're just using that to distract from those files people want to see, the lists and things. They're that desperate to distract from that they're willing to talk negatively about his health. Because like a few months ago, weren't they saying you had like 2% body fat or something? Something insane like that. Well, that would be a real shame, wouldn't it? I have one daughter. I thought that cat was a Junimo for a second. I was like, why are the Junimos so far down here? Okay. I know I need purple mushrooms for those raccoons. So we're gonna put those in the dehydrator to dehydrate them for the raccoons. So many mushrooms. Give me all those. I'm gonna stick these in here for now so they automatically do the purple ones next. That's what we want. I don't have any faith that anyone there is going to do anything positive for the people. We're doing it! We are going to grind this farm like it's never been ground before. Hello, hello. How are you, Knuckles? Man, I'm like out of eggs. How is that possible? Y'all need to start making more eggs. Oh, I did see on like a Facebook or whatever, people are using the lightning rods as fencing, and I was like, oh, that's kind of smart. I like that. Maybe we'll do something like that. We'll stick these in here for now. Talk about money. Yeah. Good. Just got home from work. I'm good. I'm enjoying my first day off. So, you know, y'all who know, maybe I work like week on, week off, but it's like Wednesday to Wednesday. And this is going to be the first week off where I don't work one of my other jobs that I've had in like, I don't know how long, and I'm very excited about it. So, if only the heat index wasn't in the triple digits, but at least I don't have to like set alarms and go to work, and I can read and play video games, and man, I've really done a lot of chopping in here, haven't I? It's straight up disrespectful outside. You tell no lies. We technically haven't hit the triple digits yet, but that heat index, man. I was in the garage earlier doing something, and I was like, I might die in here. Like, feels like we're air frying a bowl of water in Houston. That's funny. Yeah. It's awful. I mentioned one of my coworkers, I was like, oh man, I might go to the state park that I don't live too far from and go hang out by the lake, like, even though it would just be me and whatever, like, just to get out. And she goes, you know, the heat index is going to be like 110. And I said, oh, never mind. Never mind. I have an inflatable pool I got like 2 years ago at Target that I've never... It's one of those like adult size inflatable, they call it a mini dip. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I could inflate that on my porch and sit out there, but I'd still have to be outside. I mean, my porch is covered, but I don't know. Inflating the living room instead. My husband would come home and be like, what are you doing? It's hot. Our porch is pretty nice. Like, it's small, but it's covered. And last year, we got these shades at Sam's that were a pretty good deal. And so on all 3 sides of the porch, there are these big long shades that we can like wind down, and they're like one long sheet, but they still let wind come through. I bet the critters would love to dip in the pool. I bet they would. Girl, what's up? Those crazy cats would probably get in it and then be freaked out and then deflate it with their claws. Oh, I was gonna go out to the desert and see if any of my stuff out there was ready. I have one daughter. Oh my god. I don't know why that particular is such an earworm, but it has been in my brain. Shut up. My god, we hardly have any wood. I know I made a ton of flooring. I don't understand. Nothing out here. Oh yeah, we rearranged these last time. I totally forgot about that. It's gonna be a week probably before we have anything. I have 6 taps in here? Oh yeah, because I caught up some... The gorilla just truck step like you go outside. Oh my god. Yeah. It is just gross. I've not hated this summer as much as I've hated most summers, but we're getting to the point where I'm like, fuck this. Also, because Halloween stuff is out for sale right now, I got the coolest stuff at HomeGoods today. I love Anna Lee dolls. Those creepy dolls I've shown on here before. Oh yeah, I've got that cat up here that my husband got me for my birthday, I think it was. So like, they're these handmade, creepy, like fabric-y doll things. Look at that face. It's a face only a mother could love. And this one is like a little hobo cat. So, and it's got like the tail is posable and stuff. Anyway, there's a bunch. This is a really tall one. He didn't realize it was this big when he bought it. But I love these, and you can find them at like HomeGoods and stuff, and they're seasonal. And I love the Halloween ones. I always buy a bunch of Halloween ones. But anyway, I was looking for those, and they're not out yet for Halloween, but they've got a bunch of their other Halloween stuff out. So I got a couple little cutesy, weird things, and a fun candle, and some other candles. I think I bought 3 candles. But I have been burning a lot more candles because I'm hanging out in here a lot. Over there, off screen, like I've got a big glass 2-wick lemon candle burning right now because I love lemon. And then an unscented one because I have like a drip tray that I'm dripping like unscented, funky, weird ones in. I found a tomato candle. It's literally, hold on, let me get it. Hello! Look at this candle. It looks like a freaking, what are those, a hothouse tomato is what it looks like. And it was on clearance. And I said, oh, I'm gonna buy that. I'm good. How are you? Doodlebug, thank you for the follow. Yeah, and it was $3, and I was like, and it was marked down like 3 or 4 different times, and I like an unscented candle that I can burn down on my little drip tray over there. So, hi, working and lurking, hello. Maybe we should go down to the caves today. Oh, you know what we should do probably is go out to massive pain goes on my shoulder. The family is arguing. Oh no. Oh shoot, I meant to go to Ginger Island. That's okay, we can just go home real quick. Because I think we need to, yeah, harvest these. Y'all, I started rewatching Grey's Anatomy. I don't know why I do that to myself. The first several seasons are actually really good, but my mom was over. She stayed over Friday night, and she was like, let's put something on. So I started Grey's from the beginning, because we've been playing Grey's Anatomy trivia earlier. Pretty Little Liars. I've never watched that. Young Sheldon. That's not one I've ever been able to get into. I struggle with that one. I used to love Big Bang Theory, and I've gone back and I've watched it, and I'm like, oh my god, this is actually painful. I don't know. I started feeling that way towards the end of this show when it started ending. That's exactly why I cannot deal with Young Sheldon, because it's all the Texas like stereotypes. You can only pick fruit with a scythe if you have the iridium scythe, which you get from Mastery. But yes, you can pick fruit with that scythe. It's amazing. Oh, but yeah, how do you get mastery? No, you're good. So you level up your skills right here, just from like doing these things, you'll level them up. So once each skill reaches a 10, on this, oh, I'm on the island, that's why. So you'll go down to where, you know where like the entrance to the sewer is, that's like real far south on in Pelican Town, and in that kind of area just above the sewer grate there's a door that's hidden, not hidden, and that's the Mastery Cave. You go in there, and then that's where you can reach Mastery again, just by continuing to do those things, like doing all the activities. And there's also books you can read that will slightly increase your knowledge on the activity as well. But once you pick the farming reward, you get the iridium scythe, and it's awesome. Love on the Spectrum to get some joy. See, that's another one I've never watched either. Let me drop off this fruit, and then, ooh, I missed one. Yeah, you're welcome. The Mastery was something that Concerned Ape added in the 1.6 update. That's really good. I like it a lot. I don't remember where Robin loses her axe. Oh, we've got a hydrate or dihydrate redeem. So let's drink some water. You'll hydrate with me. Did I ever show y'all that I stuck magnets to my Stanley and it ruined my Stanley? She wanted a cruise, so I sent her the Poop Cruise documentary. I have not watched the Poop Cruise documentary, and I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm good. Although, I think one of Carnival's cruises is flooding right now. Or maybe that was an old video I saw on TikTok. Because the Poop Cruise was a Carnival cruise too, right? But what about Marnie's... Oh, well, you know. I don't know why they have to be so secretive about it. I don't think anybody would care, you know. Now it looks like you chose the cheetah print version. That's funny. I didn't think about that. I guess it kind of does, doesn't it? I was getting ducks ready for my cruise, actually. I bought these tiny little ducks that I want to hide, and I got some little bitty magnets, and I was like gluing them to the bottom of the ducks so I can make some of them magnets and some of them not. And so I was just sticking them to the side of my Stanley to let them dry. And as I pulled them off, I don't know if it was an interaction between like the glue I was using and the magnet, or if it was just like, and I was so mad. Taylor K and Lily Lynn, thank you for the follow. What am I reading these days? That's a good question. I got a bunch of recommendations from this smut reading group that I joined on Facebook that I'm really excited to start. And then, so here's the mastery door. It's right here. And usually there's a tree grown up that just kind of obscures it. But it's right down here. So if this is where the sewer is, down in this area. But I'm trying to finish the Percy Jackson series. I've got one more to read of the original 5. Because those are quick and easy reads. Shani, thank you for the follow. And then I think I'm going to try to finish the Dark Tower series. I started it and then I just fell off reading it. And so I'm going to have to restart because I don't remember like any of it, but I would like to complete the Dark Tower series. But I've been in a real smutty mood lately. Desert. My local book club is doing like a Christmas in July book exchange, and I just really don't like Christmas. So I'm debating whether or not to like go this month. Because I'm like, I like the idea. They want you to like do like a blind date with a book, like wrap it up, and then we'll do a little exchange somehow. But I don't know. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I need stairs. I also don't really read a lot of physical books. Like I'm pretty much strictly a Kindle reader. Because I'm lazy and I like to lay flat on my back when I read, and I don't want to have to hold a book like this in front of me as I'm laying on my back. So a Kindle and a stand is where it's at for me. I am playing on the Switch. I did buy it for my PC when it was on sale on Steam for like the summer sale because I want to learn to mod, but this one is on the Switch. Let's read the same page over and over again. Is it different when you read books? Out of just curiosity. You play on PS4? Nice. I forget it's available on like all the platforms. No, just in general, but I want to be a Kindle girly so bad. I get that. That's like people who listen to audiobooks. I can't. I will absolutely not pay attention to the book, and I will get distracted doing stuff. So like I can't audiobook. Oh, yeah, I guess you can only co-op on the same platform. I've never co-opted before. I'm not much of a co-opper in general. I'm here for cave carrots. I'm just gonna be lazy and like blow all the dirt up to try to get them. Haha. So I have Overcooked. My husband and I have played it. He does not like that game. He says it's too much like real work. And he's not interested in playing a game that feels like work. The raccoons want cave carrots, and I just don't have any because I pickled all of mine. I didn't realize they needed some. But also, I just like coming down here to get stuff. So I just want to be mindful of like trying to pick up the cave carrots while I'm down here more than anything. The raccoons are new. If you haven't done the 1.6 update, they are in the new update. And they're in this tree. And they'll ask you for stuff. And the lady raccoon has a little shop and she'll sell you things like seeds and things. But every once in a while they have a quest you need to fulfill, a request you need to fulfill for them, and then the little tree fills up with these little raccoon babies, and it's just cute. There's no real like purpose to it other than like it's just cute. Raccoon babies are my fave. So one night, like when you end out your day and you go to bed, the game will make a sound of like a tree falling over. And that's when the raccoon's tree will fall over. It starts out as you just like repair this tree, and I think you need like 100 hardwood or something to do it. And then once you repair it, a raccoon comes and lives in there, and then he wants you to find him a wife, and then they have all these babies. So it's, if you're looking at the screen, it's to like the left of Marnie's, like right above the lake, not quite to the tree where Jazz goes and jumps rope. There'll be like a big question mark over the tree once it's like you can't miss it once it's active. Yeah. A raccoon matchmaking simulator, exactly. The raccoon's like, help me find a wife. And I'm like, no problem, raccoon. No problem whatsoever. That huge tree is right there when you walk down near Marnie's. Exactly, yes. Let's make some steers. Hello, how are you? Oh, I don't know why I even bother coming out this door, because I can just warp right home. Let's chop some of these trees down, though, because I know we are low on wood. Because the other thing the raccoons want right now is, I think dried purple mushrooms, which I'm working on. All the books, Ginger Island, only played to year 2. Nice. Well, depending on which route you go, whether you do the Joja route or the other route, you can get to Ginger Island relatively quickly. You should hop on Stardew right now. Join us. Boom, 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 boom. The bone machine is a bone mill. It turns bone fragments into fertilizer, of various types of fertilizer. What, I assume you can't chop the cactuses, unfortunately, but you can chop trees. Yeah, the coconut trees. There we go. Now we can put these other mushrooms back in there, into my little mushroom dehydrator, or just my dehydrator in general. We can cake this down to the raccoons, so we can also just see where they are, in case anybody wasn't clear on it. Right here in their little house, their tree that turns into a house. I switch it up every time. I kind of liked doing the fruit this time. I did the fruit bats. Or I didn't know, so I realized this time, maybe this was information available that people already knew, but you can put the mushroom logs, the craftable mushroom logs, in your greenhouse next to the trees you plant around the rim, and so that has been really helpful. And then I've planted a bunch of mystic trees, and I put mushroom logs next to those as well. And then I was looking specifically for like morel mushrooms, and so I put those along with the trees I planted in the desert that I was trying to get the sap out of, and so I can get my morel mushrooms from there. But yeah, we've put mushroom logs near most of the trees in here, so that has helped. But I haven't really needed mushrooms for anything other than the little bit of cooking I needed them for when we were cooking all the recipes for perfection. There's not really been a use for them otherwise. That must mean, I think the other trees are, yep, I knew those were going to get kicked up. Okay. Kaya, thank you for the follow. Yep. Trees I'm just going to come and chop down once they grow. Not that I really need to make any more kegs. I mean, I guess I could. But I kind of don't need to. Where's my gold? There it is. Been getting a lot of iridium out of the ore thing. Behind the furnace. Those are hoppers. So if you load the hoppers up with whatever the equipment in front of it needs, it'll automatically load it up in there for you as long as you pick up the completed item. It's awesome. Yes, so you can get the hoppers from Mr. Kui on Ginger Island. You can purchase them from him with the gems you earn from completing his quests. And you can also buy the recipe from him so you can craft them yourself. They're awesome. I love them. Should we have a baby? Absolutely not. Never. Let's see how our cheese is doing. Still cooking away. Ooh, emeralds today. No one takes care of the child we already have. Neither of us. Not just Sebastian. In this economy, right? Dried purple mushrooms. We can take those down to the raccoons. So I asked the night when I first returned to a child. Oh no. The only reason we had one is because we didn't have one in the last game, and I was like, let's do this game totally different. And then I just was like, no. I brought you purple mushrooms. Yay! And now they're happy. You need juice? What kind of juice? Oh, I get the raccoon hats. So you can buy different stuff from the shop and it expands. Oh, we need to check the cart. Oh no, I didn't mean to take the cowboy hat off. Oh, I like the raccoon hat on him. Nope. Well, we tried. Again, why am I running back when I can just do this? The world may never know. So zomp. Oh, shut up, Shannon. I'm just gonna sell that because I'm tired of looking at it. Hello, welcome in. We'll store this hat with the rest of the hats. Just got to Ginger Island. Oh my gosh. Just get on the Wikipedia and look up the golden walnuts. They're so hard to find. There's no shame in that game. Other than that, Ginger Island is a really good place to plant stuff because everything grows year-round there. So that is where I have all of my ancient fruit. I started growing ancient fruit in my greenhouse and then used a seed maker. Let's just go to Ginger Island. I love showing this off. For weeks, yeah. See, the Nothing Beats a Jet 2 holiday got beat out by that I have one daughter thing. So this is my like fully upgraded farm where I've got my Iridium sprinklers with the pressure nozzles, and this is all ancient fruit. Oh, we can harvest other stuff. Over here, I like to grow things. So, the main thing about Ginger Island is getting behind the door where you have to find 100 walnuts to get behind it to start picking up quests from Mr. Quee. Because he's got good stuff back there and that you want to buy from him. But you have to buy them with his gems that you earn from completing quests. So once you can get into this door and come over here, and he'll give you a different quest to do. You can earn different gems and things. One of the quests is that he wants 100 items. It's called the like Prismatic Grange quest. He wants 100 items of each color: red, orange, yellow, purple, blue, and green. So I am growing food out here, eggplants, cranberries, stuff that that I don't have to replant. And I planted some orange trees out here and some other stuff, and I just keep that in a chest so when I pick up that quest I can just finish it. I brought sap out for the yellow, fiber for the green, because this is where you're going to get your horse flute, which is one of the best items in the game. The hoppers are super helpful. The pressure nozzles are incredibly helpful as well. The Galaxy Souls, you need 3 of these to upgrade your sword or weapon of choice to the best sword in the game. And then he's got a few recipes, I've already purchased them, that you need if you're trying to get perfection. So getting back here, finding 100 of those gold walnuts and getting back there is goals. The biggest thing that came with the update is the Mastery Cave. For sure. I have not reached perfection in this game. We are missing the gold clock, which is fine. And we're missing 1 crafted item. And the thing I need to craft it is not available until summer. And it is winter. So, I'm not in a rush to get the gold clock because I won't get a sweet pea till summertime anyway. But here's my chest full of my prismatic things. And I just keep them here. Ancient... So I think technically Starfruit wine sells for more, I think. But I don't like doing Starfruit because you have to replant the Starfruit. So I always do ancient fruit wine. And people will try to say that dried ancient fruit sells for more. It does, but you need 5 ancient fruits to make 1 thing of dried ancient fruit, and you need 1 ancient fruit to make the wine. So if you actually sit down and do the math, the ancient fruit wine is a more profitable item. I don't age the wine. I age cheese. Because you can age... Melanie, thank you for the heart me. You can age wine, cheese, pale ale, and mead, I believe. Those are all the things you can age. I'm going to take these over. And I just think the wine takes too long and isn't worth it, personally. I only age cheese. And that's only once I've gotten to a point where I can age the cheese. You deconstruct all the casks they give you. That's smart. This is a Joja Root run that we're currently playing in. So, caviar, you have to catch a sturgeon, put the sturgeon in a fish pond, take that roe and put it in a preserves jar, and that makes caviar. And the void salmon, I believe, come from near the witch's hut. You have to go fish around where the witch lives. The Joja Root I think is easier, but it's more expensive. You might be able to find caviar maybe from the traveling cart. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's how you make caviar. Sturgeon are easy to catch. Oh my gosh, it's the butterfly. Hey. So you should definitely build a fish pond because yeah, so we're going to go to the witch's hut. We're going up there. Because you have to get behind the thing that's standing in the way. So the witch's hut is up here. I planted all those torches. Yeah, you just set them down. As long as you don't set them where people walk, it's fine. The witch is in here. So once you get access to here, you fish in here, and then you can catch you a void salmon. I would bring some fishing buffs for that. Because otherwise you're going to catch a lot of trash and a lot of algae. The fishing is challenging, but there's also some good craftable bobbers that you can make. Like, all these different bobbers do different things. I really like the cork ones simply because it increases the size of your fishing bar. And when you've upgraded to the advanced iridium rod, you can put 2 bobbers on there. So I put 2 cork bobbers, and it makes my fishing bar huge. Which we'll never know because we're just going to catch algae. Oh man, is this where I go to get rid of my children? Yeah. Oh, I don't have a prismatic shard. And what is this? Oh, God, no. Okay. You do need to go to Joja Mart. So, if you choose to go the Joja route, you're going to go to Joja Mart and you're going to talk to whatever that dark-haired guy's name is. Maurice, maybe. And you're going to purchase all of the upgrades you would normally earn through completing the community center. But you can do it at any... So, like, the first thing I bought was the greenhouse. And if you save up enough money... I had my greenhouse by, like, fall of year 1. And that is so fast. So, I was really grateful for it when I was going through winter my first year. Because you're so broke the first year. The best map? I'm really enjoying Four Corners. I think that's definitely subjective, but I'm really liking Four Corners. I think there's a lot of space, and I like the way you can organize it. The other farm I played was the standard farm. You did the forest one? It's going to be hard for me to not play Four Corners every time. This is a really good farm layout. I like having, like, all my animals are down here. And then over here is where I put all my fish ponds. So I did a fish pond for the rays because I needed dragon teeth, and the sturgeon because I needed caviar for... Oh, I needed caviar to sell for perfection. But all the other ponds have legendary fish in them. Since I had to catch every legendary anyway. And so the roe itself is... I mean, 2 of these legend roe are selling for 5,000. But then I put them in the preserves jars and turn them into, like, whatever, pickled roe. Man, it's nice. I really like having all the ponds. And then all the mushroom logs next to these magic trees make a lot of purple mushrooms and stuff. Let's go deal with this. I don't really understand the point of this slime hutch, but I have it. I'm gonna kill a lot of these slimes. Yeah, let me thin some of these out. Slime murder, yeah. It's fine. They'll regenerate. Ooh. My husband said they just had a code pink at their hospital. That's no good. Horrible slime parent who slaughters their own slime. You know? I got two more slime eggs cooking away in there. It's fine. Ruh-roh. Sell all this. Oh, that's not where those go. That's where those go. We're just gonna keep making kegs, I guess. Because we can. And then I was gonna make more solar panels. Oh, that's right. I need iron and gold to do that. Okay. To the desert to go lay out the rest of our solar panels. Ooh, is this gonna work out nice and even, Steven? Yeah. Hate that cactus. Didn't think that went through, did we? Nope. Sure didn't. Thanks. There we go. More statues of fortune. More fortune, please. I didn't mean to put it down. That was an accident. I'm just a silly little goose sometimes. Is this 3 wide or is it 1 wide? No, no trick. I just don't know what I'm doing. It's 3. I think I want to make these like long. Oh, you know what though? I might be able to put them dual-sided. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fill this area with those things. It's Walmart ready? What is? It's gonna work out just perfectly, isn't it? Yeah. Have I blown through all of my stuff? Oops. I'm like quickly going through all this iron I bought. I should probably go buy some more. I'm just gonna keep delaying the inevitable purchase of the clock. Love a Pellegrino. Only the lemon ones. I have one daughter. Someone give me a lobotomy quick. Why are they always mad at each other? They don't do anything. Who? What are y'all talking about? What am I missing? Ooh, cheese! Alright. Now we'll sell all our goat cheese. Make some money. Ooh, yes, our diamonds are ready. Let's see if we can make more crystallariums before we go in there. Every time. Can we make any more crystallariums? Yes. Oh, I can make 2. Okay. Cool. I need to get some more of like the decorating stuff. Like the catalogs you can get to decorate stuff. I forgot to put these in here. There we go. Oh, I didn't even see that mail. Thanks. Let's go to the mines. The children yearn for the mines. Actually, so many little diggy spots. No, let's go to the mines. Oh man, I don't know if my allergies have been just getting me lately or what's been going on, but ugh. Better chance of finding ladders. Real, yeah, I don't know. I'm tired, so I could be worn down and hopefully not getting sick. I don't feel sick, I just feel like kind of sniffly and oh yeah, I'm not immune to bombs. What I need is iron, please. Thank you. Maybe some radioactive ore while we're down here. No thanks. Man. No. No nodes at all. 40 to 60 for iron? Okay, thank you. Do you just know that? Look at that. Right off the bat. Yeah. I love that. I love that you just know that. The one game that you have more deep-rooted knowledge in your brain about. More than me. Okay. Yes, so this is the challenge mines. You can pick this up as a challenge for Mr. Kui once you get behind his door on Ginger Island. And you can choose to leave them that way, which I like too, because this is where you're going to find radioactive ore. If you're trying to go for perfection, you're going to need radioactive bars and ore to craft with. You also need to sell like 1 radioactive ore and 1 radioactive bar for this selling every item part of perfection as well. Because, like, what do you need radioactive ore to craft that I really like? Is it the hoppers? It is. If you want to craft hoppers, you need radioactive ore, and I love a hopper. You can also just buy these from Mr. Queen, but, like, I'd rather craft, and the heavy tapper is good, too. I like the heavy tapper as well. So, if you're going for perfection, you're gonna need it. Well, I was hoping there would be some nodes up here. There's one. But if I'm trying to craft a bunch of crystallariums and a bunch of kegs, I need a bunch of iron. And I've just been buying it. But also, I'm just kind of killing time till summer, so I can finish my craftable items. So we might as well come down here and fight for it. I don't want to just sleep through the days. I don't like that. No more ore? Really? Like, what are we doing here? I don't normally craft stairs for that other place, Skull Cavern. I'll use jade and trade for the desert trader. But down here, I use all the stone I have to craft stairs, but I don't like use any of my stairs from the desert. I don't like bring them here. These freaking ghosts will murder you. So I am carrying the basilisk paw, so he's not going to harm me. But these ghosts specifically can make you like nauseous, and it won't allow you to eat any food, which means you can't like heal yourself while you're down here. So if you do come to do these mines and you don't have a trinket like the basilisk paw, then you need to bring either ginger or ginger ale down here with you, because it'll let you eat the ginger and that will cure your like nausea, and you'll be able to eat more food again. I really just want this stuff, y'all. It is, so part of the new update was this edition called Trinkets, and you can find trinkets down in the mine. It is part of the mastery once you get your mastery, and you'll add it here. So it is specifically like different trinkets do different things. The basilisk paw makes you immune to debuffs, so like That guy won't make you nauseous. The guys that freeze you, like, you won't be frozen. They'll still take health from you, but you're not susceptible to whatever their attack is, their special attack. There's a fairy that helps heal you. There's a quiver that will shoot arrows at enemies. There's a frog that will eat enemies. You can, like, you find them, and then you can choose what you attach. You put it on just like you would a ring or your clothing or whatever. So you can, like, take it off and swap it out with a different one if you so choose. I like the Basilisk Paw. I used the quiver a lot last time I played. The quiver's a good one. The frog is not bad because he shoots his little tongue out and eats enemies, which is fun. But when I was in Skull Cavern, like, specifically hunting dinosaurs, it doesn't count as a monster kill if your frog eats it, and he ate one of my dinosaurs, and I was mad about it. So I will never use a frog again. I always keep a chest outside of all my mines. Like, here's a quiver. So if I wanted to use a quiver, I could come up here and reattach it and swap them out. And then go back down. At least here, because you've got the elevator here. You don't have the elevator in Skull Cavern. I could sell that other Basilisk Paw. They do not disappear. No, it's more like a ring, or like the different clothes that give you buffs and things. So found out that the hard way with my friend. Yeah, it's not fun when you're trying to get all your 50 Pepper Rexes and then your frog eats them. They're so hard to get. My inventory's full. Okay. Yeah, I don't mess with the pets. I don't even interact with my pet. Hardly ever. Yeah, they're fun. It's a fun, I mean, but other than, like, if you befriend them and occasionally when you pet them, they'll give you stuff. I generally am just kind of like meh on the pets. I got all these pets in here. And they do stuff for me. Yeah, I just got a bunch of new goats and I think ducks. If... Ooh, the tree grew. if you have a slime, but that is only the time they don't have... Yeah, the slime ring. No, you're good. I have one of my forged rings has the slime ring in it. I don't understand the point of the slime hutch. Honestly, I'm not really sure. I think it's just for funsies. Actually, I'm going to keep those mixed seeds. This is the Switch version. There are ostriches. You have to find the ostrich egg, and then it has to go into like an ostrich egg incubator specifically, and all that happens out on Ginger Island. Yeah, one of the secret notes or like journal scraps you'll find out there on Ginger Island will lead you to the ostrich egg. And then the incubator you will earn after you complete Professor Snail's like tent. All his fossils in his tent. We are going to race the clock on this one. Oh my god, I did not mean to go back in there. Okay, at least we made it in the house. Oh my gosh. We couldn't have cut that closer. Living between the pages, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I'm gonna try to teach you some stuff. Ginger Island is like its own crazy thing. It's a lot of fun, but it's wild. The Wikipedia is super helpful also. If you're not using it, I highly recommend getting onto the wiki. Oh, you would know if you had made it there. You've got to help. Christy, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. You've got to help, what's his face, Willie, rebuild his boat, and then he'll take you out to Ginger Island the same way Pam drives you out to the desert. You'll help him repair his boat, and then you'll pay for the privilege to get taken out there. There we go. That's more like it. Until you get your warp totems, of course. And then you can just warp out there. And screw those guys. Thank you. That's it. Yes. Let me repair your bus. And then you charge me for it? I brought this community back to life. But then you can build the obelisks, and it's amazing. yeah, we can't pick up a new quest until tomorrow. I hope he has some good ones, because I haven't wanted to do any of the quests he's presented lately. Kind of annoys me that like Sunday is the reset day on gift giving, but Monday is the day you can pick up a new Mr. Quee quest. I feel like it should all reset the same day of the week. How do I make all my money? Ancient fruit. Ancient fruit wine, specifically. Where's the bridge that you buy from Joja Mart? The bridge? I'm trying to think of what bridge. Hey! Welcome in. Well, everything that's available to buy from the Joja route should be when you go talk to Morris. His name's Morris, that's what it is. And it's the same stuff you would earn. So I'm trying to think. It's the mine carts, the greenhouse. Oh, the bridge to the quarry. Yeah, it should be listed there. I forget that bridge isn't always there. That is the one in the mountains, yes. It's weird, but that is the mountains, and I don't really understand why it's the mountains. It has been a while. It's been a while since I've streamed, I feel like, too. Choppity chop chop choppity chop chop. I could take a nap. Yes! There's so much more to this game than I ever realized when I started playing. What is this book? It never notifies you when I'm live? That's crazy, because I've been live for like an hour and a half. That sucks, but hello. It's good to see you. Oh, I was gonna buy a hopper. Ugh. That's crazy. I've been busy, you know, I work too much, whatever. Hello. gonna take one of these hoppers. Oh, what's in here? Oh, there's already one on here. JK. Left page, checking my pages. What started? Okay, hello. Thank you for following. Goodness. All capitals. Just yelling from the rooftops there. But that's cool, I guess. Let's sell all this stuff in my pockets. I'm so glad tomorrow's the first day of spring. We can pickle that. Sell that too, I don't even care. Spring. One day closer to summer. Oh, I love fall. IRL and in-game. Abby, thank you for the heart me. Don't eat that mushroom. You don't know where it's been. "99 days till Halloween?" That's wild. There's a lot going on in my pockets. Never should have stopped in here first. Okay. What color is the line that pops up? What line? Ooh, all our wine's ready. Our vino. Oh, the color, the line of colors. I'm sorry, I misread that. You can change the color of the chest. So you could pick that you want, yeah, now it's a blue chest. Or you can make it no color. And then you can go over here and get rid of that if you want to turn it off. Oh, it would be great if it organized it by color, right? It organizes it by whatever system it organizes it. I truly don't know. Is it alphabetical? Don't eat the hot peppers, make it wine. My god, I feel like I ate a ton at lunch today and I could eat again. I went to this Korean place that I love. I don't miss a lot of things from the town that I moved from, but I miss this Korean place. And I went and ate there today and it was so good, I almost cried. God, that's so good. Oh, I forgot I had those rice seeds in here. I should have brought those over here. Oh, that's not rice. That's taro. Oh, okay. Well, I'm selling that because I don't care about that. Thought it was rice. Just kidding. I could literally, oh man, I love Vietnamese as well. Pho is my like favorite soup ever. Oh, hello. How you been? Mushrooms. Gonna ride a coal. Yes, I didn't. I'm excited. I was looking at my next week and I was like, oh my god, I only work one job this week? Crazy. So, I'm pretty happy about that. It'll be nice to have a little time off to chill and spend a little more time on hobbies I enjoy. I really like, and that's the thing. I mean, no, nobody wants to work a million jobs all the time. But because I don't really like hate my job, I don't realize, I'm like, man, I've been working a ton. But it's also been nice because, like, we had that unexpected expense of, like, that $3,000 repair on my husband's car and whatever, and we've been able to, like, already pay that completely off and everything. So it's been nice, and then, like, our cruise is just about paid off and all that. So it's nice to see the benefits and not have to struggle financially, which is good. But yes, it will be nice to take a break and experience what life would be like if I only had one job. But that's just it, is like my second job, I don't have any shifts in August, which is why I originally got the third job, was because I was like, I know I'm about to not have any shifts available. All those positions are about to be full. And I was right. And I only have, I think, 2 shifts in August at the third job. So it just got a little hairy there for a minute. Yeah, it'll be good. I'll be able to. I haven't been getting in, like, I haven't been able to work out as much as I've wanted to either, so it'll be nice, like, to be able to go to Pilates every day and do all that as well, because I'm still paying for it. I'd like to be able to go. I'm doing good. Generally speaking. We've got some fun stuff that we're doing, like, coming up, which has also been the thing too. Like, we've been working a ton. There hasn't been a lot of, like, fun going on. And that's just kind of how it is sometimes. We just, like, work, and then we have a ton. So in a couple weeks we're going to be going to a concert, and then, like, a month after that we've got another concert, And then in October, there is a tattoo show here in my town that my artist and her shop are going to be set up at. And I'm going to go, like, volunteer to help out in their booth. And that'll be fun. And I think one of the pieces we're going to try to do on me between now and then, she might enter in one of the competitions. So I'm excited about that. If she doesn't, that's cool. Like, we're going to do the piece anyway, but, like, it'll be an option for her to have, and I can be a canvas. And I've never done anything like that before, so that'll be cool. And then the cruise coming up in December. And so, like, there's stuff to look forward to, and it's finally all, like, approaching. Work hard, play hard, for sure. Not too shabby. That was since last year. God, it's tough. That's a lot of my earlier year has been, you know, staying home with COVID, being in pain with shingles, like still just having to suck it up and go to work, but like not really feeling like doing much of anything else, and it's miserable. I mean, you're extremely beautiful. So she oh, thank you. She's gonna do great. I love her. Like, this is my girl, my artist, my girl. I want to figure out how to do a raid over here on Twitch, because Meg is streaming and I've never done one before, and I'm gonna take a little break. I don't know how to do it though. Let me see. Let me... Really? Okay. And I just type it into, like, the chat here? Do I have to type it, like... at? Like that? No. We're gonna learn together. Sorry, I'm new to this. Do I need to type it like this? No. Yes. Okay. Well, I'm gonna end it here. I might come back later. Y'all go hang out with Megpie. She's starting a new Animal Crossing island. And we will see y'all later.